Hello everyone, welcome back to Where's My Egg. We have 3 puzzles remaining, although I can only see 2 of them. I wonder if either of these will unlock a puzzle here. That's probably what's going to happen, right? Or it'll be next to the chicken. Which one do I want to go to next? Which order did I do them before? I think I did walk alone, then delay. Let's do it in the same order. Let's do exactly what we did last time. Last time we solved a puzzle in like 15 minutes. One that I'd been stuck on, and then suddenly I could do it because, I don't know, I guess I approached it the right way. So let's just approach this the right way as well. But maybe I was in exactly the perfect headspace or something. Maybe I'm still in that headspace. Who knows? Or maybe I've come out of that headspace and then got back into it. Maybe I'm in that headspace right now. Do they all have different backgrounds? What's going on with the backgrounds here? You've got like blue circles and squares. You've got purple circles and squares. Does every level has a different background? They do have like similar backgrounds, but they do change. Interesting. So like, yeah. Okay, I'd never noticed that. All right. So the fact that there's zeros and ones here is not because, I mean, I guess this is a particularly different background. I wonder why it's zeros and ones. No idea. Anyway, walk alone. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Okay, we want to get a thing onto that button up there. That is clearly the goal, and then 2 things onto the buttons over here. Let's use this. We have 4 objects, and we have me. We have a laser, 2 portals, and this. I need to try not to think of things that I remember thinking of last time. Like, so I remember thinking like, oh, I think the 2... Is this something I thought about last time? I think so. I think the 2 portals have to go on here. I don't remember why. No, that can't be true, because I was getting one like here. Okay, let's not just go into last time's ideas. Let's try and do it from scratch. That's what's going to work. Swapper pointing downwards, laser pointing upwards. These can never pair. You can only ever pair with the portals or me. You can only ever pair with the portals or me. Okay, and then the implications of that are we need to get around here. Okay, can we figure this out from just like very last step maybe? Like something has to get pushed here. Can I tell what that has to be? I mean, it could be many things. It's unlikely to be the laser because the laser is probably involved in doing something else and is like going to be shining across this water. Do lasers shine? Beaming across the water, I guess. But I can't say that for certain. It's unlikely to be... I mean, it could be you as long as you're paired with something. Or like, if you're not paired with something, then you'll swap with me and then I'll be on there and then we won't have solved it. So you have to be paired with something. Or it could be one of these. So yeah, maybe it's you paired with something. Or maybe it's a portal. I don't know. It's such a quiet game. Needs a bit of music or just a bit of ambience. Would be nice. Red, blue, yellow. Just say the colors. It's going to be fine. You're up there. So you kind of... like, what is this telling me? You being there is telling me that. Like, for you to get out of there, like something's going to end up being against this wall, basically, right? Something has to, because either this like doesn't move. Well, okay, not necessarily something. Something's going to end up against the wall there, sure, but that's not what I mean. I mean on this bit. What am I saying? So either this gets pushed up and it's against the wall, and we have no way of like removing that from the wall. Things against the wall become against the wall. We can change them to something else, but that's all we can do. That is truth. Okay. I think that's truth. But otherwise then you're just staying in this area. So it seems to me that we're probably extracting you out of there or something, and something else is ending up against the top. But what? Not the laser, the swapper? I mean, something has to go against the top anyway because it has to come around here, right? So maybe whatever's at the top comes this way. Use the arrow feature. Hey. Move whatever's at the top comes around this way. It's just you that comes this way. It's called walk alone. So maybe it's like one thing somehow. Maybe it's me and we swap somehow. I don't know how I would cause an action in this movement over here to swap. So I don't think that would be possible. What was I trying to do before? I was like putting a portal here, then pushing the swapper out, and then trying to like get more than one. But then I've ended up using like a whole bunch of things over here that I don't think I can get back again. If something gets stuck against this top bit that isn't the thing that ends up over there, then so 1, 2 things. Well, I do still have 2 things left over at that point. Like let's say it's you and a teleport, then or a portal, whatever we're calling it. Then we've got another portal and a laser to put on these 2 things. So we do still have 2 things. So I can't rule out there still being something against this edge at the end. Kind of feels like there has to be something against this edge at the end, actually, because okay, how do things get around this? How do they go down to here? Well, like something has to get there. I can get there, but I don't know how in that movement I would cause anything to swap, so that's not that. Something's getting pushed there. The only way for something to get pushed there is from being pushed from here. So a portal has to be along this top edge, right? A portal has to be here. A thing has to be pushed out of it. Right? Unless there's some way that like me stepping here does something. How would it? How would that do anything? By like blocking a laser, but like I'd be the laser goes upwards, I'd be blocking the laser anyway. I think whatever's going around here, something has to be pushed around here, has to come out of a portal that's here. Is that true? I could like, if there's a swapper here, and I, and I was somehow magically here, sure you go down, but I can't be there and get the swapper there, as far as I can tell. Unless I swap it there, I guess. But how's that gonna work? I don't know. Because I'd have to activate that. That's never going to happen. Other way for you to get there is for you to be paired with me and suddenly I do something. Oh, I guess I could like... It's still not going to work. Like, if I'm paired to you and the laser's like here, and then I walk out of the space, suddenly the laser hits you and we swap and you go here. I don't know what we do after that, to be honest. Don't know. Yeah, because you'd end up there, and then there's no pushing you upwards. Is there? I don't think so. Something's got to get around here. It's almost certainly going to be you. And the laser helps by like activating you somehow in that process, or activating the portals in that process. The portals are clearly relevant somehow. Maybe a portal does have to go there, and then we get the swapper here. And we do still have 2 things left over. And I can do something with that situation somehow. Like, yeah, okay, if the swapper's here, and I am here, and we swap, somehow something happens, but I can't make that happen. Unless, is there another way I can get there by already swapping with you? That doesn't make any sense, because you'd already be there, in which case I would already be making progress around this bend. Oh, this is hard. This is not going as smoothly as the other one for sure. Oh dear. Oh yeah, of course. If we're paired and you hit that, we swap. Yes, that is the rule. Okay. Something's got to come around here. How's it happening? Oh, the last step. How's the last step happening? Again, if it is you, though, don't we have a problem? Because then you have to be paired. Well, we don't have a problem if I'm here, we're paired, you're pointing down, we put the laser against this edge, but then we do have a problem, actually. Excuse me, I was interrupted for a second. I was saying something about this laser, like, it's to make this situation work, this laser has to go against this edge, which would mean laser here. But I do still have two resources there, as long as I haven't left one along here. But I kind of feel like something is going to get left along here. Right? Like it has to. Is there some other way I can get... yeah, I want to know, like, how do I get around this bend? Or can I just skip all that? Maybe I just somehow skip all that and we just magically teleport something like straight to the end, maybe, even. Like, what if the laser's pointing along this and we have a portal here? Okay, so I go through the portal, I walk along, and when I go left, I unblock the... oh, yeah, so I could pop out, because the portal would be active at that point. I'd be here. I'd keep walking down. I'd walk left. It'd hit the portal, it'd go through the portal, then it could hit the thing, and it would end up being here. Okay, so there's potentially something in that. However, I don't know how I then would get you up to here. I can't push you up from that space. I could push you to the left, sure. Maybe, yes. Although, how would I leave as well after this? Wait, what's the situation? I've stepped to the left, you swap with me. So I've already left, actually. Okay, and then the portal's open again. So I'm out of here, you're in there. And somehow I do that again? That doesn't make sense. I can't do that here. I can't have it so that when I step up here, suddenly the thing activates and swaps with me. I don't think that's a possibility. What would cause that? Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm pretty sure. Okay. And oh, just like last time, I am short on time, so this might end up just being like half an hour where I don't actually solve anything, but it's progress nonetheless, I guess. That's the way to think of it. Okay, so this is going to go here. If it's not this going here, then what is going there? A portal? But then for a portal to get there, it'd have to swap with the swapper. It can't come out of another portal. That's not possible. It's definitely the swapper that's going there. Or it's the laser, I guess. It could be the laser. Could it be the laser, though? Because again, to get the laser... well, unless we can get a portal here, then push the laser through the portal. But then I wouldn't be able to push the laser upwards because I wouldn't be able to go through the portal. So it also can't be the laser. Unless somehow the laser can swap to here, but to swap the laser to here, the swapper would have to be here. In which case I've already got the swapper there. It feels like it has to be the swapper. Is that true? I think that's true. The only way swap can get there is either by being pushed up, which it can't, or by swapping there. So what the heck is the action that swaps that there? Something else will have to be there, but nothing else can get there, as we've determined. So it's me. I'm here. This is chicken. This is chicken. And somehow stepping there, I guess I can activate the yellow, but that's not going to do anything for me. Somehow stepping there does something. That can't happen. That cannot happen. Stepping there does something. Stepping there does something to make you swap there. It can't. Stepping there does something. I don't think there's any action that can trigger. Especially assuming there's nothing else here. Like, what have I interacted with? Nothing. Unless, like, just another turn happens or something. Can I have some kind of, like, infinite swap where, like, me and the swapper are swapping forever somehow? I don't see how that would be possible. Because the swapper would have to be getting hit in many different places, which can't happen. Somehow me stepping... that's not possible. Okay, that is not possible. I think that me stepping there triggers the swap to happen. I'd have to be unblocking a laser somewhere. It's not possible. Okay, so how else does something get here that isn't me? Can't be a portal, because the portal can't be pushed upwards and it can't be pushed through a portal unless the portal swaps with the swapper, but then the swapper would have to be there. Can't be the laser for the same reason. Well, laser can get pushed out of a portal, but then I can't push the laser because then the portal's not active. Can't be portal, can't be laser, can't be swapper, can only be me. It can literally only be me that's there, and therefore the only thing that can happen is that the swapper and I swap over somehow. Unless nothing is ever there, I suppose, and it's only ever there. If it's only ever there, does that change anything though? I don't think so. In order to get the laser there, it'd have to come out of this space. I can't get in that space any other way except I could get a portal there and then push it up, but I can't get the portal there, as we've determined. So, what do I do? I cannot see how this ends. There's no actual way to end this. Clearly. Clearly, there's no way to end this. How does anything end up on here? Once again, laser. To get there, it'd have to be here first, or come out of a portal, or be swapped there. To be swapped there, the swap would have to be there. If the swap is there, we're already done. If it's going out of a portal has to get here, but I think we've ruled out that can't happen. If it is, if it's pushed there, then it has to have been here. So once again, we're back to the situation of either a portal or the laser has to be here. Either the portal or the laser has to be here. Unless it's possible, like, I'm standing on that and somehow teleporting to there? No, because nothing can cross this hole. I wonder if this hole was added at the same time I was suggesting that other holes should be added. And it seemed to happen. Laser can't get there because I have to either come out of a portal, but I can't get. I mean, hold on. But if it comes out of a portal, then I can't push it upwards. It can't be pushed upwards from there. It can't be swapped there because the swappers have to be there. And it can't come out of a portal. Yeah, okay, it's all the same things. A portal can't get here because it either have to come out of a portal or it would have to be swapped there. Neither of those two things can happen because I can't get the swapper there. If I can get the swapper there, then I'm done. Well, I'm not done because it would swap out, but whatever. Yeah, but I can't push it up from that space. That's all the ways I think I can get there. As far as I can tell, I can't get something going horizontally over the water or anything like that. Okay. So therefore, nothing's just ending up there. Unless somehow the swapper can. But it can't. So what the heck? The swapper can't end up here because I either have to come out of a portal. That would require getting a portal here first, but maybe that's possible. Come out of the portal. Then go up. That assumes I can get a portal here. Which maybe is doable, but... Although it assumes I can get a portal here. One. Push the swapper through it. So I'd have to have another one elsewhere. Push it through. But that'd have to be powered. And we don't want the laser against here because then there's too many things against this wall. So actually I wouldn't be able to push the swapper up. Because I would if I pushed the portal downwards. We did that in the other one. Yeah, we could push the portal downwards, the swapper would go through. Yeah, with this pointing at it. That's a kind of similar trick to what ended up releasing me in that previous puzzle. So laser hitting that, puzzle there, push this downwards, the swapper pops out of it. I guess I hope the swapper's already paired with something. Or do I? Hold on. No, that's not laser there. Yes, it is. Wait. No. The swapper would still be in the way. The laser would be blocked. Yes, the laser would be blocked either way. So that isn't possible. It's not possible to push a swapper through a portal here into this position. What is possible then? I don't know. Other ways for swapper to get here. To swap there. To swap there, swapper has to be elsewhere. Connected to something else there, but I can't get anything else there except me. And somehow, suddenly, it appears there. What would do that? Like, can I can't remember exactly how the turn order happens. And I hope it's not a turn order puzzle. But like, oh gosh. Do this. Like, can I somehow... Like, if you're there and I'm here somehow, I don't know how that's happening. But, like, let's say we've just swapped. Let's say we've just swapped. I suppose that could be true anywhere. So, okay, let's say I've literally just swapped with you, because I don't think multiple swaps happen in a turn. So somehow you were here, which again is difficult. Let's say we've just swapped, then I walk upwards, and then you swap back. But for that to be true, the thing would have been like I'd somehow need the lasers to be hitting like every single one of these columns, which is like not possible, I think. Maybe we can do one at a time somehow. I think. What was I saying? So like, well, to swap here, I'd have to have put the thing here, but maybe I can. Maybe I can like maybe we can do this the whole way around. Like, swap it out here. It gets hit. It swaps there. No. Yeah, it swaps there. I hit it with a laser. Because I'm out here, I push the laser, hit it. I swap back with it. Then I'm in there, and it's here. But like, we've done it in such a way that somehow... No, but as soon as I make the laser hit... Okay, the situation is that's in there, connected to me out here somewhere. I push the laser down here, it hits the thing, we swap back. I move left and somehow you get hit. And we somehow keep that loop going forever. That's never gonna work. Because this laser'd have to be like everywhere. Let's go back to... I'm here somehow, and I step upwards, and the swapper ends up there. Even if I do that, so I've stepped upwards, the swappers end up there, I've ended up somewhere else. Even if I do that, we're now unpaired. I think, yes. Hold on, I need to think. Even if I do that, step upwards. I've swapped out here. I then can't push you upwards because I'd pair with you again. Unless we're currently paired. Yeah, like what I'm thinking is can I, like, so we're currently paired, you get hit, we swap back in, I step up, and suddenly we swap again. But we wouldn't swap again in that situation because you'd have to see me. I don't think I can make an infinite loop of swapping. I don't think that's possible. I do not think that's possible. Yeah, I'm really struggling to see a possible end state here at all. Have I not considered basically everything? If I was here and the laser was here and we were paired, it would swap with me. Okay, cool, great. What have I achieved? Because then to get it back in, I'd have to pair with it again. This can never pair with this laser. It can pair with a portal, though. This might be my half an hour up, basically. I mean, it's a productive half an hour. I proved that it's not possible to solve this puzzle, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Yep. Okay, I mean, I'm going to have to leave it there. Sorry, folks. I don't have much time. So I've proven it's impossible. So I guess we just never will solve this puzzle. We'll come back to this one next time and try and keep going with it. All right, see you then. Goodbye.